Hello everyone, I'm Gaylee the creator of Gaylee and Project Peppy, and I'm here during the representation panel portion of Beyond the Summit's 5 Days of Melee to talk to you about a Discord I made a while ago. Now, I first want to thank Ryobeat and Lieb and Anathema and Evelyn and Greg Turbo especially for helping me along the way, because I would not be anywhere I am without them, or neither would Gaylee. Never mind, I'm not the best public speaker, but I want to really convey to you how much Gaylee means to me. So, you might be asking by now, what is Gaylee? Well, Gaylee is a Discord server that I made after I got called a slur one too many times on Smash Ladder. You know, sometimes you're playing a Falco, sometimes you're a little bit too good for them, and sometimes you needle them at 0 and they die, and then sometimes they call you a slur. It's not okay, so I created the server so people could be free of that. This server has grown a lot, and I've heard a lot of good things about it from other people, so I'm inclined to believe them at this point, and I just want to make sure this space is available to every single LGBT member that seems to be struggling in this community, because sometimes gamers can be a little rough, and that's not cool. I've had some testimonials, like people say Gaylee is the first community where they have felt truly supported in their competition, or they say the server is the fastest way they met new people in the community, or some people say it's the best thing to come out of the Smash community, which I'm inclined to disagree, because that's Kirby Kaze. But seeing all these words is super humbling and super good to see. And I'm really hoping it grows and becomes a safer space for so many more people in the community. And we also are pretty good at Melee too. Like, we have a PR. We actually were just off the cut of some of the better players in Gaylee missing PR by like one tournament. But CFJ is still an incredible player. They beat Westballs. B-Bash just beat Dawson in the Peach Puff matchup, which is like unwinnable. Lynxwix has a lot of good ones under their belt, and they're just like untouchable. They're so good. And there's so many other good players in the PR, like myself and BMG and Lieb and Noro. We're in the process of playing the second Gaylee Summit, so if you're a member of the LGBT community, so you're lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, age, etc., you have a chance to join. The first one was super fun, super hype. Undershoot forward air, predicting Spinner's approach. We get in the wall.
Solid.
Oh my god! That is
Oh my god.
Back throw shine.
Back throw shine.
Back throw shine.
Oh, not the one.
Yo, I would
8 PM this game.
Pretty pog.
Hey, that's sick. Smash those buttons. Oh my god!
Style.
Yes!
Style.
Yes!
Maybe
Fire
go in
style.
maybe in the highlight reel later. We'll see.
Oh.
We're up tilt. The mix up.
Oh,
Oh, my
smash.
god. A lot of momentum.
hard agree.
Oh, that was
I love
such a
that.
beautiful run in crouch cancel. Oh my god.
Or just do these forward airs that they're doing.
Wow.
And I'm excited to see where the second one goes. We have a super hype crew battle planned for you today. We've got insane players like Kuyashi and Zamu. Kuyashi beat H-Box, come on, Lieb. Lieb is super good, Zamu's super good. We just have a lot of good Melee in store for you, and I'm excited to see what you guys think. I'm excited to see the community grow, and if you're an LGBT person who wants to find a community safe from toxicity, homophobia, and transphobia, search no longer, because Gaylee is the perfect place for you. Thank you, and enjoy the show. Hello everybody, welcome to the first Gaylee crew battle, broadcasted live to you on Beyond the Summit via 5 Days of Melee. So honored to be here. I want to introduce the commentators. There's me, Melee Sadpost. There's Julia, BMG. My pizza's here.
My pizza's here. Sorry, I didn't know that was my line.
So funny.
There's myself, Anathema, and we also have Leap.
Me. Hi, y'all.
Pizza take.
Alright,
Crew match.
Yep, so the crew captains are me and Lieb. I'm the captain of the Gay Bowsers, and then Lieb is the captain of the Fighting Wire Gays. We're gonna get right into the draft. We haven't decided who's drafting first, but I'm on the left side, so I'm gonna draft first. Is that okay with you, Nolan?
I feel like you probably
I've got it.
draft first.
I've got a number. Is it even or odd?
Odd.
It was even.
Okay. No, draft first, then.
Alright, I want Sammy.
Alright,
Old.
I won't.
What was the number?
2.
Nice.
I want
Good number.
Kuyashi.
Oh.
So LSD's not here, right?
Right.
Oh,
Ryo
that's.
beat.
You want Rowby? Okay.
Yeah.
This is hard now. This is oh, no, it's not hard. I want CFJ.
Excuse me.
So we got it's Spindo, Faust,
No,
Swinks.
it's no. We have Link Swinks,
Spindo's
Faust,
not playing, that's right.
Simeon.
Lynx, Faust, Simeon, and
Ryobeat's been taken.
Mista.
Yeah,
Mista.
Mista.
Oh, Mista, yeah.
Mista.
Yeah, I want Faust.
Okay. I want Mista.
I'll take Lynx Swinks.
Okay, then I get Simeon.
Sorry, Simeon. It's fine.
Hey.
Last pick for kickball.
I wanted you on
Best
my
for
team.
last.
Alright,
But-
so we're just gonna bring it down to the commentators. If the crews want to go to their respective voice channels, there's channels. We'll see you there. Alright, so these are interesting crews here. I'm excited to see this play out. I think they're
You have
pretty
like
evenly
4
matched.
sheiks on your team, don't you, Trinity?
Yeah, this is the goal. Okay. All right.
You
What
always
don't-
have all.
What you don't realize is that me and Simeon planned out this exact crew. We literally planned this out.
So there's
I
your
see.
crew has 3 Sheiks, a Falcon, and a Marth. Versus a Puff, a Fox, 2 Foxes, a Sheik,
And a peach.
And a Peach, yes, Ryobeat. So definitely a lot heavier spread on the Fighting Wire Gays than the Gay.
Yeah,
Bowsers.
but what you don't realize is that Sheik is the best character in the game. So having 3 of
Oh,
them.
I forgot!
Yeah,
Oh,
you forgot.
You're right. You know,
you
I didn't
forgot
think about that.
Hello, gamer.
How's everyone doing?
How-
We've got some. We really have a pretty decent lineup. Just looking at it right now.
Yeah, these teams look pretty even.
I'm gonna be completely upfront when Ryo beats begin to fangirl a bit. Just to see Peach always, I'm like, yes, yes, yes. So my commentary will be very biased towards the Fighting Wire Gays during at least those moments.
Yeah,
I gotta say that I'm also gonna be biased towards the Fighting Wire Gays.
I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to be biased for the Gay Bowsers. Like, you know,
Okay.
Melee Sad Post. You know, she's really awesome. And then we've got Simeon, who I'm also friends with. You know, just from the Ohio Melee scene. And I'm a big fan of Mista's Captain Falcon. So
They're all
really
sheiks,
interesting.
Spinta. They're all sheiks. How could you do that?
I
It's a
love
healthy
me some.
Sheik.
I love me
Yeah.
some good Sheik gameplay.
I love the new Gaylee logo. That fox looks so comfy.
The happy little.
Yeah. Got some sweet logos here.
Oh yeah. Is the
Love
5
it.
days Melee logo always rainbow, or is that
No, it's not. That's a
Nope.
custom
For us.
Gale one.
wow?
just for this?
Holy crap!
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I am a huge fan of the Team Gay Bowsers' like logo itself.
Yeah.
They remind me of like Mario Super Sluggers team. How they
Oh,
always had
yeah.
like they always had like the design and the special.
When I was
fonts.
designing this was that was my goal.
Oh man.
Literally, yeah. I was like,
Darn,
yeah.
Melee Sad Post is so good at graphic design.
Yeah, especially the saturation on the pride flag on Gay. Oh, looks like we're going into it.
Oh, we're starting on Fountain of Dreams.
Oh wow, the UI is like, holy shit.
Totally on purpose.
This is crazy.
well,
Yeah, Jason definitely.
Ooh, that crouch. All right. Faust kind of weaving in and out with those wave dashes, the wave dash crouches.
Yeah, CFJ just kind of picking a spot.
Ooh, power shields and
Oh,
shield drop fair. This could be bad. He gets the rest.
That's gotta be a trade, right?
Will it trade?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
it will.
absolutely a
That
trade, yeah.
platform height was just low enough to where you could just easily get the sweet spot. Alright, she kind of retreating to the top platform a little bit, trying to get pokes with those shield drops. Faust having a lot of trouble, like, finding a way in. CFJ really doing a great job boxing him out.
I
Yeah,
feel like
CFJ
Jason's
also
really
doing
good.
a
You go,
good
you
job
go.
of mixing up what he's doing when he's coming down. Like whether he's double jumping, fading in and out, throwing out like late bears and nairs. Just we really haven't seen like the same thing from him twice yet this stock.
I always felt like
Double
Jason
jump
was
is a really
really
bad
good at like threatening a specific area without actually throwing out the move and not committing. So just like and like always
Ooh.
being like, I could hit you at any moment, but then not.
Catches
that's really
Faust with a little bit of bad DI with that back air. Tries to go for that
Oh,
up
these are so good.
Faust doing a lot of crouch cancels, but not really getting a lot out of it. But, you know, Faust with the answer, just catching the bad DI on the forward smash, so...
Yeah, throw that foot out there.
Forward smash has no business being so strong. That move always takes me by surprise.
Ooh, tries to go for some sort of tomahawk. Faust kind of rolls behind. Okay. Faust just kind of waiting things out in the air.
I think CFJ until that fair bared like 5.
Oh, a little bit of spaghetti for both the players.
That was scary.
The crew battle nerves.
Oh my
Is
god.
that gonna kill? Not quite.
It's super important that CJ closes that before he gets a little bit of a rest on his hands.
Oh, it doesn't punish the pound. Gets a little bit scared and double jumps.
Very
away.
good there.
Wow.
Very good there.
Oh wow, I did not think that would kill. Yeah, Jason's definitely a bit more comfortable now for sure.
Gay Bowser's going up a stock. Starting to get some damage on. That's a good
The down air to
43%.
up smash.
Wow, goes for the Nair rest.
Yeah, Faust probably just looking for like, I need something now.
Yeah,
Wanna
CFJ
trade
opting
stocks
to charge
if
all those
possible.
needles. Oh, lives that. What a tricky
Whoa.
angle.
CFJ holding down, not getting rested from that.
Oh,
CFJ's
kind of
platform
taking,
movement, yeah.
taking him out with some of the movement with the needle retreat. Okay,
Ooh,
ooh, that's
that's
fair, and that's it.
And the quit.
Wow, 2 stocks left on CFJ. That's gonna be, just judging from that, that's gonna be hard for the wire gaze to overcome.
Yeah, CFJ with a very strong opening. I'm wondering who they're gonna try to send in to counter the Sheik.
I don't know. Who they have?
probably
They
Zamu.
have Zamu. Do they want to send Zamu out that early? I'm assuming Zamu is probably
that might have
going to be.
been the Gay Bowser's idea here, though, is to try and get Zamu out fast. By
Yeah.
sending
Yeah,
CFJ.
they might be trying to force Zamu and be able to eliminate that threat pretty early.
Yeah, just whittle down those stocks and then just kind of use the rest of your Sheik power to...
Now, I'm not quite sure how the counter picks are going to work in terms of stage. Does the other team get one ban, or is it just going to be straight into the counter pick?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Yeah. Good question.
We might be able to infer it.
CFJ has 2 stocks, so it's 18 to 16.
Yes, I believe that is correct.
I think we might. Yeah, Trinity's on mute too, so I have no idea.
All right, they're gonna do a little bit of a hand warmer now. While we're still kind of waiting, I want to ask about, you know, the Gaylee community a little bit. How did the Gaylee community get started?
I got called a slur on Smash Ladder, so I started this Discord, and now it has like almost 600 people.
Yeah, and I know that you run tournaments every weekend. I don't remember the day exactly.
Yeah, I run every single Sunday, the Gaylee bi-weeklies.
The
Yeah.
GBTs.
Yeah, the
LGBT.
the Liddy Gaylee bi-weekly tournaments, or LGBT for short. Just a coincidence, not on purpose. It's like,
Yeah, it just happened that way. It was kind of funny.
I think it's great, honestly.
oh yeah, it's perfect.
I haven't been a part of it for super long, like at least not in the tournament sense, but I've really liked everything that I've seen. I think it's a great little community.
When Ryobeat plugged us. Ooh. When Ryobeat plugged
Went way
us.
up, yeah.
Yeah, when he plugged us for when he got into Summit, we like got like it was like 15 people, and then all of a sudden Ryobeat plugged us, and it went up to like 400. And
Yeah, I remember that. I was in like the first 100 or so that joined after Ryobeat plugged, because I saw it, and then just like all of a sudden it was just like I looked at the welcome list and it was just like 30 people from like yesterday, and then
it was
like
crazy.
another like like 150 people there. That would have been like back in January or February, whenever that was.
Yeah, and you know that since then there's been a ton of growth. I know that there's been several PRs for the Gaylee Discord.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're on our second PR now, and the third season's about to start. It's basically every 5 tournaments we've been putting out a new PR, so about every 2.5 months.
Yeah, I think it's awesome, you know? Yeah, shoutouts to Ryobeat again just for plugging Gaylee and letting it grow so big, but honestly, I think that even without that, it would have seen a big amount of growth.
Yeah, we held Summit last month, thanks to Grig Turbo and Melee's Head Posts, who really kind of got that whole thing organized. And yeah, and there's just been growth even since then.
All right, we finally have some
Oh,
gaming.
I see some gameplay
I
going
do
on
see
here.
some gaming. Let's go.
All right. A little bit of trouble with the overlay, but you know that's the thing with these
all
new
learning.
online brackets, right? They both taunted, and now they're gonna get into it. CFJ starting off really aggressive.
Yeah, CFJ loves that like fair pressure.
Ooh.
So good.
Wow, gets
That grab was so
67%. Oh my goodness. Just like such a huge opening for CFJ. Why are they only really getting
This is
2
quite the
counterfeits
start.
in?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Peach is all the way at the edge. One good backer will do it. Oh, gets the throw. What's it gonna be? Backer. Okay.
Ooh, that was such a good grab. There we go.
Yeah, that was
that's
an
a stock
amazing
from,
grab.
That's a stock from CFJ.
Wow, only taking 25%.
This is huge right now.
That was like only like in the beginning too. Most of that
CFJ,
percent was uncontested.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna
the
be a lot of
regrab?
damage. I'm just amazed, like the short hop movement from CFJ is just so good. Spot dodges on the top platform, almost gets something off of it. Ryobeat with some really quick aerials. Tries to go for that forward air, but CFJ gets the wave dash on forward tilt.
Yeah, just too fast off the ledge. CFJ is just...
The moonwalk, it's a get up attack. Alright, gets that down smash. Oh, that should be it. Cheap recovery is just not good enough. But CFJ taking that one stock, honestly pretty big. I really think that he can take this next one as well.
Oh yeah,
Take too
definitely.
much
That's one
damage.
grab.
Ooh, Ryobeat boxing out with the center really well. Charging those needles. Get a little bit a float break. Get a float break.
Wow, CFJ just
backer.
pressuring, like what we were talking about earlier, with CFJ just being able to pressure space without doing
backer.
anything.
It's gonna do it.
Barely
CFJ
poked her
with
little
2
princess
stocks.
heels. Like,
Only at 50%. I think that and those needles just do so much damage.
Yeah, it's like 16, right?
I don't know
much.
the exact
Yeah.
percent, but you know, getting Peach up to 21 is pretty huge. The power shield. Oh, manages to sneak into the center stage. Ryobeat rolling behind. Gets in there. Oh, what's gonna happen? This for the down tilt.
Nair,
doesn't get the
miss.
edge guard.
Really
Ooh,
good
good
ball.
nair.
Oh, Nair beats out Nair. We got
Pushing
Zelda.
The Zelda game.
Zelda play.
Princess fight.
Oh, that upper's
Upper's
gonna
gonna
get
get
though.
it.
Zelda's too late, but
Ah,
CFJ's taking 2 stocks from Ryobeat.
Yeah, wow.
Those were scary, dude. Like that could have been 3 or 4, I think.
That so close to being 3 or 4, but Ryobeat just with the stops, like just trying to build that brick wall up so CFJ can't get even more But that was amazing. Really great aggressive Sheik play right in the beginning. I think that Ryobeat definitely wasn't ready for that. I think that was very, very well played.
Not. Definitely not prepared. Definitely not well played.
Yeah.
Could you imagine just, no, it was terrible.
Awful. Worst game of my life.
Terrible. Bad game.
Worst 2 stocks I've ever played.
All right, they're talking a little bit in their chats about who they're going to send in next. Now, just for a little bit of context, the players are in their own little Discord chats to hype each other up and support each other, which, you know, can kind of give that feel of community, even though, like, they might be kind of far away. Really gives a true crew battle feel when you have all your teammates and you're all yelling for each other in the voice chat.
When you're in the huddle.
Yeah,
it's
you're in
sad
the
not to
huddle.
have the 3, 2, 1, go!
Go!
But,
Yeah.
but the taunt.
There's been a few Gaylee bi-weeklies where we've had several people that are in the bi-weekly just in a big call. So we're all just chatting in the middle of the tournament. And those experiences have been ones that, like, even during quarantine, it's felt like I've been kind of at a venue again. It's been really fun, where even if you're not playing, you still feel like you're just hanging out with people. Playing Melee
and
again.
that's always been such an awesome part of Melee, you know? It's cool that we have a lot of tools online that can help us just come together and keep experiencing Melee the way it has always been meant to be experienced.
Yeah, Melee is definitely for sure a community game. Just by, you know, the limits of the hardware. You know, you have to sit down and play with someone. Not anymore, obviously, but it's just kind of been the spirit of the game.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why the Gaylee Discord exists, like, even some of the other ones, like the Melee Online Discord. There's a reason why those are so big and why people are always just in voice chats and always playing against each other. It's because it's always been about the community, you know? It's not just about, it's not like League or other online communities where you're just playing, you know?
Alright, looks like we got
They're sending in Simeon.
Green Cheek Simeon, famed inventor of the Simeon Slam.
Yep, the Simeon Slam.
Yeah, hoping we can see one in the set.
I actually don't remember what the Simeon Slam is exactly. I just
it is weak dash attack to forward air.
Ooh.
It's drop zone forward air, I thought.
Yeah, drop zone forward air at ledge.
Simeon Slam. We're probably gonna see a couple of Simeon Slams.
Yeah, I would hope
I'm hoping to catch a Simeon Slam or two.
Oh wow, Simeon's like, hey, look what I can do.
Ooh, these wall jump needles. Ryobeat do these aerials.
Oh, those are fast.
So fast. Look at that. Look at that movement. I can't do that. I've played Peach like twice ever. And it's like every time I see a Peach play, I'm just like, oh my god.
The most demoralizing thing about playing Peach is when you plug into a Peach that's faster than you, and you're like both warming up, you're like float canceled aerials, and they're doing like 5 tier every 3, and you're like, ah.
That blows. That's so hard to deal with.
Alright, so Ryobeat has 3%. No,
right.
Oh, is Simeon gonna turn? I was gonna say.
Oh yeah,
Simeon...
Simeon's got to throw away the needles.
Yeah, you can't do that. You know, sometimes in crews you might forget, but all right, they're taunting and
we're into it.
All right, so Ryobeat immediately taking center.
Yep.
Trying to just stay away.
Yep, just taking plat. All right, again.
Oh, Simeon definitely playing keep away a bit harder than Jason was that first stock. A big
shift. Yeah, just 2 very different play styles of Sheik. Now, Ryobeat opting to cover these platforms with bigger aerials than last time. Oh, it's the needles! That could be spotted!
Oh, that was almost
too early.
So Simeon really only needs to take, like, I don't think it matters how many stocks Simeon loses as long as he beats Nico, Ryobeat, then fighting the game passes is so elite. Sorry, I forgot to talk.
The forward air. The back air.
Ooh, very good.
Wow.
The Sheik's really countering Ryobeat here. Like I said, I didn't think that there were any matchups where Peach really fell into in the puzzle, which kind of puts Ryobeat at a weird disadvantage, even though he's a big top 100 Peach player.
I know he also does not Sheik matchup too, so it might even be getting into his head a little bit. He's generally pretty positive though.
Ooh, we got trading some down smashes on shield. Manages to clean up that stock from Simeon. Like, if I'm Ryobeat here, I want to keep the gap as close as possible. As close as possible.
Peach shield getting pretty small here as she's
I'd like to see a little bit more, like, camping from Ryobeat, honestly. Like, holding some turnips and trying to just build that damage up. Ooh. There's that turnip. Dashing in the corner and not challenging it. Dash attack. Okay, doing the turnip. Fakes the ledge grab. I think the Ryobeat could clean this up. Wow, swats the turnip and smash the eyes into that nair. It's crazy.
Ooh.
Snipe. Yeah, Ryobeat is trying to keep it as close as possible, but I'm not sure that they'll be able to get past this 2-stock lead right now.
Yeah, Ryobeat's committing a lot harder to camping now.
That almost killed. Wow, the falling nair. Oh, getting really aggressive with these forward airs in the corner. I like that. Simeon opting not to go for a lot of shield drops like CFJ. I think that a forward air there probably could have killed Peach, but... Oh, manages to get that one. Yeah, Ryobeat almost taking that last stock there, but not quite.
Yeah, he definitely turns it on a bit near the end, but it gets tough at those percents.
Yeah, went even. So, yep, Lieb is coming in.
Yeah, the score right now is 14 stocks to 12 stocks. I believe the Gay Bowsers are in the lead. 2-stock lead, it's still pretty close, but they've kind of had that 2-stock lead since opening.
Yeah. Yep, since Faust CFJ. Yeah, every game we've had since then's gone even, so if this continues, Gay Bowsers have just coast home.
I feel like Zamu's gonna be the really key. I think Lieb and Linksyncs are gonna have to carry their weight, but Zamu's gonna have to like super tap in. Because I think you can go.
Oh, I was gonna say, I just feel like this is a moment, like, I feel like this is a game where Wire Gaze can bring it back. I think that it's entirely possible that Lieb takes 2 stocks here without losing one. They just need 2 openings, and their punish game is good enough.
True.
Yeah, I guess we'll see Simeon playing, a lot different than CFJ. I'm not sure how Lieb will be able to do against a Sheik that sort of runs away and gets the hits in where he can, So I'm interested in seeing that. I think I've only seen Lieb play like in the Fox Ditto, so I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I know they've played Sheiks a lot in tournament, and they're not a huge fan of the character.
Yeah.
Gaylee is a Sheik club. There's so many Sheiks in Gaylee.
We had one week where there were, I think, 5 Sheiks in the top 8 of a tournament.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was like 5 Sheiks, a Fox, and 2 Marths. It was actually disgusting. Or like a Marth and Peach or something. Yeah, it was something awful like that.
Oh yeah, I remember that
People
one.
talk about 20XX, but 22-2 is coming up.
Yeah, for sure.
At least in the Gaylee Discord.
Definitely, gay people tend to gravitate towards Marth, Peach, and Sheik.
Yeah.
I'd like to see like a
chart or something.
Yeah, a study done like LGBT mains.
We had something like that. We just for the bi-weeklies alone, you can see the favored characters, and they for people that have entered the bi-weeklies, the most favored characters I think are Marth and Sheik. Like, more people play those characters in the bi-weeklies than any other.
Which is funny because I feel like the stereotype was always that gay people played Peach, but here we are breaking boundaries at the Gaylee.
Yeah, the new representation.
We're redefining modern Gaylee playing queer.
The queers are on the Marth Sheik hype now.
Yeah, we're back. They realized just how sick Where the Cheek are. Oh my gosh, look at that dead man
Yes,
walk.
the stutter walk.
That was scary. Well, they went right into it.
They're just
They're
jumping
going right into it.
Leave
Oh,
out
okay,
that blood.
Lee. Starting off real fast, but Fox jumping into the corner. Not what you want as Fox, but it is what you want as Simeon. Oh my gosh.
Ooh. No double jump. Oh.
Ooh,
Oh,
that
The forward
shit.
smash.
smash was beautiful.
Wow.
That was bold.
Bold forward smash.
Yeah.
A lot of people forget that
You can
Fox
just take
can
this.
forward smash, you know? And it's so
Yeah.
good. Like, you can get pushed really far away from like crouch cancels, and forward smash can be one of the only moves that can kind of reach certain situations.
Yeah, exactly. It's like one of those hitboxes that just kind of like covers a space that nothing else Fox does.
Great shield. Great shield on that down smash, but second down smash gonna kill lead. They're gonna have to clean this up. Taking a quick 27, almost, giving a stock away for free. Why not?
Saying hello to Randall.
Oh, avoids that back air with the angle. Simeon kind of playing faster now.
Yeah, Leave getting rewarded for nairing into the corner the first time, and then not since.
Yeah, it's that whole adaptation game of Melee. I think that nair will kill, yeah. So this has been real quick. Oh my goodness, that's so scary. I don't like Leave going over there. Oh, the down smash gonna cover that nair. Oh
Dead
my
cheek.
gosh!
Oh no! He's the ledge!
Wow!
Oh,
Match
no.
guys out of it. This is a scrap. This is a
slobber
scrap
knocker.
right now. He's going for the
Jab
side
sits off
boost.
stage.
That's gonna do it.
The down
That's kill?
That's
Oh,
it.
wow. Good
Goodness,
awareness for
that
the
was-
confirm.
My heart started beating so fast towards the end there, like,
Holy.
everything
Ah,
just shot into motion. Oh
what
my,
a game.
that was great by Lieb. That's if you're on Lieb's crew, like they did exactly what they needed to do. Like just sort of just eliminate Simeon, kind of keep that lead, you know.
Yep.
When they dashed
the
into
room.
the corner, oh my gosh, the fear I felt. I was like, you can't do that, no. And it perfectly worked out.
Yeah, when they ran off and then like side B back to ledge and then got grabbed and back thrown, I was like, my heart plummeted.
I felt so many emotions during that last song.
I went
the
through all
entire
5
spectrum of
stages.
human.
All right, I'm thinking that maybe they're gonna send in Melee sad posts. Maybe.
That's kind of where I'm leaning to.
Yeah,
I could.
please.
We're so bad at this. We're just
I know.
we're it's because we're so synced up, you know, that we just
Mhm.
like I could see
I
them
really want to hear what the other has to say.
exactly.
We're
I
gonna
could
say
see
the
them
same thing.
sending in Link Swings to kind of Link Swings is on Melee. No, oh never mind. Okay,
Nope.
I was gonna. Yeah, it doesn't even matter then. Yeah, I think Melee
Okay.
Sad Post is probably the wave, or
I was gonna say
I
it's
don't know.
probably MSP, and then we're gonna see Lynx Winks out of Fighting Wire Gaze, because Lynx Winks and MSP have played a few times in tournament, and I think Lynx Winks has won most of those times. And then probably Mista on Lynx Winks, and then Zamu on Mista, and then Kuyashi after that.
And
Is
is
just
there
just my
bans?
predict. It's my
I
prediction.
forget.
Yes,
Are
there
there
are
stage
bans,
bans? Oh, okay.
and Lieb has banned Fountain. I think that's a great ban against Trinity. And now they're going to go to Battlefield.
So we talked about the Simeon Slam, but have we talked about the MSP?
What is the MSP?
That is Chic edge cancel down air into back air.
Ooh, I like
Oh yes.
this.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the MSP. I'm hoping that they put a show on and they can do something with it.
If you haven't checked out Melee Sad Posts on YouTube, they have some wonderful combo videos on there.
Yeah, like avant-garde
nice
rat
AMVs.
play. That's one of
Yeah.
my favorites. Yeah, MSP has done a ton of work for the Melee community, especially online. It's run so many tournaments. Runs Project Peppy, which is a monthly event that you pay an entry fee for, and all the money goes to support Fizzy, who, made Slippy possible. So
homie stock?
that's just one of the things too.
There's homie stock, yep, which
Yep, there's homie stock.
helps smashers in need.
Yeah, Smash
if they're struggling,
crowdfund.
like financially.
What else is there? You know, we already mentioned the Gaylee Discord and the Gaylee biweeklies.
Not
so-
to evoke Melee Hell, but longtime Melee Hell moderator.
Yeah.
Actually, it's now Melee Heck. I think they've
Yeah,
had to.
Melee Heck now.
Oh, they've been censored?
They've had to like
Their Facebook got like I don't even know. I don't even know anything.
Yeah,
They're just
you can
like
fill
Melee
me in
Hell
on the
off.
details later,
They're
or I
just
can
the
fill
Melee Hell
myself
off.
in. Yeah.
That's all I know. It's got some. It's a storied past.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
Alrighty. Wow, shooting that laser, almost having to.
The warning laser.
Alright. And they're just gonna jump right in.
Oh, there's a taunt.
Wait for the taunt to end. Alright.
Oh, that was
that corner.
Shine.
Empty hop shine.
Yeah, that was so smart.
Tries to go for that wave shine reverse in air. Something you see.
Ooh, outspaces the down smash.
Oh my goodness.
Playing pretty well.
Yeah. Oh, going into the corner and lasering. I love to see it.
Yeah, Leeb. This is not a Leeb that I'm used to seeing.
Yeah, this is a lead that's like really trying to win. I love to see it.
Yeah, look at these lasers. Look at this run away. Oh, that should
Oh, the shine.
be up smash.
Going for the fancy
Wait,
stuff.
very, very patient play. That's what you're gonna
Wow. Yeah, that was really good.
need. The lead is now down to one stock. So let's see if MSP can sort
Burned
of.
by the fire. Ooh, good SDI on the drill.
Huge up smash.
Doesn't
Go
matter,
getting
yeah.
the up smash off the SDI. Leeb.
Leave,
Going
and also just
off right
ready
now.
for the down smashes. I haven't seen them punished by a crouch cancel down smash yet.
Yeah. Doing
Yeah, a lot of
good
the
job
shield-
with that. Oh,
Ooh,
the
off stage.
reversal doesn't get the forward air, goes for back air instead. The power shield. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, the nair off stage.
Oh, it's punish. Wow, just reads the angle. What?
That
And
is
now we're down
huge
even,
for the
obviously.
fighting wire gaze.
Leeb has
Let's go.
percentage, but you
Showing
know.
those ledge stalls.
The box player ledge sauce.
Mixed up. Does Leeb play with
ledge
the
stall
box?
macro. Yep, they're
Yeah.
a box player.
Did not know that.
Yeah, they're like
They're-
the biggest rectangle proponent in Gaylee.
Yeah, they're
Alright.
very pro rectangle.
This is big for Leeb right now. Really wants to close out this stock. Doesn't want them to have this 2-stock lead. Wants to finally break that.
Steve's up.
Yeah, if Lieb can take one more, that would be
Goes to
oh,
the
that angle scared me.
Nice angle. That's tough.
Yeah, for a second there, I really thought that, oh, is that gonna be it? Not the best DI. I think just gonna
Yeah.
blow up.
Yeah, that's tough. Wow,
that was
good job
scary.
from Lee, though. Those first two stocks were just so impressive.
Yeah,
And Trinity
now-
came with the answer at the end. They
Absolutely.
slowed it down. They waited for Lieb. They were forward tilting the nairs, and they were just swatting Lieb out of the air.
Yeah, really finding the answer. I think what MSP started to do is they started to just wave dash back, let Leeb run in, and just punish with forward tilt and grab and go for, real simple tech chases to sort of shut down that momentum. And I think that was great play by MSP.
I feel like once a month I hop into general chat and I'm just like, I love Gaylee. A bunch of little heart and kissy emojis, Very appreciative of it.
Alright, it looks like they're going to be sending Mista in. Maybe? No? Hold on. Let me make sure that I'm not confusing.
Mista's not coming in yet because Melee Sad Post still has 2 stocks. We're waiting
Yes,
on
okay.
fighting wireframes.
Looks like Link Swings is going in then. I'm seeing it
Yep.
now. I gotta say, the widescreen overlay, kind of interesting. I've never, being not even old school, but just being so used to playing on CRT, and I don't even play widescreen now, but it's weird to see the whole stage and the whole screen.
Everyone looks so tiny.
Yeah, it makes you realize like the camera in Melee is a big part of it. Big part of it.
I like watching widescreen Melee, but playing widescreen
Oh
Melee,
yeah, I cannot play it.
I am not huge on.
I tried a long time ago, and it was weird that when I was at the edge of the screen, I died. Like, even though I could see it.
What do you mean? I still got more screen. Yeah, I mean, it is really interesting because like there are situations in Melee itself where like the camera does kind of mess with your ability to judge where you or your opponent is.
Yeah,
So,
it's interesting to see the meta sort of change. Like, if you're playing widescreen mode, you gotta think about different things.
Yeah.
And sometimes it feels so good when you get that edge cancel when you can't see the platform, but you know. You know?
it's there. Or like when
yeah.
Randall's there and you just trust.
Yeah.
You take it.
Gameplay.
Some gamer.
You have some practice? Okay.
Waiting for
Alright.
the rage quit! No, just kidding.
A rage quit from one of our players. I'm gonna see who it is.
Alright, so Zamu's gonna be playing Anchor for the Wire Gaze. Gay Bowser still has some time to figure out who their anchor is going to be, so. Everyone
I would imagine
FP.
Koyashi.
Interesting counter pick. What do you two think about this? I'm not really sure.
These two have played here before, and I think Linkswings does pretty well on this stage.
Yeah, I know those. Oh wow, that crouch! I didn't even realize that Linkswings got hit.
I think that that Sheik on the stage is obviously really good, but sorry, other way around. This is like a stage that she struggles with a lot. But if you don't know how to deal with her on the stage, like she has just very specific tools that she can use. At least in my experience lately, that can be difficult. But I think Linkswings knows how to deal with those tools.
Yeah, exactly. Like Linkswings is just doing everything they can to just stay right out of Sheik's active threat range and just use that big sword to say no every time Melee's Outpost tries to come into it.
What do you think Trinity banned? Dreamland? I'm guessing Dreamland.
Zipper.
Maybe Dreamland.
I just because Linkswings like, but also you can't play. You can't like timeout or anything like that. And like defensive play it's good, but you can only push it so far. In a But Linkswings is not even playing that defensive right now. They're kind of going in.
Games.
Yeah.
They're playing defensive, but they're still applying pressure.
Wow. I'm kind of mesmerized by Linkswings right now. It's really
just the knowledge on the dashback, like spacing and length and everything, and like timing and everything is just, it looks so practiced.
Yeah, just always getting the right hitbox for Marth's attacks. Very, very, very practiced.
Yeah, I feel like that's, I don't know, a Marth mentality of just practicing.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. The lead is now gone. Or now even. I think they probably want to send in Mista.
Yeah.
Probably.
So depending on how this
see everything that we wanted.
Yeah. I've never seen Mista fight against Linkswings, but now it'll be that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. I'm interested in what the stage could be though.
I mean,
seeing the other teams, they're in their little calls.
Yeah. Just seeing them
cheering each other on.
Yeah.
They're in the huddles. It's just like, I don't know, I don't want to compare it to like League or Dota or something, but that's kind of what it feels like.
Yeah, like any team game. You usually don't get that sort of experience in Melee outside of like doubles, but like a whole team game where you have like a big group, it hits different.
I'm glad to see Melee experimenting with this type of stuff though. I think it's very positive for the community that is so community driven.
Yeah, it's cool that people like find new ways to enjoy the game and like more ways to enjoy the game. It's
Melee special.
Yeah,
always adapting.
I mean, because the rules themselves are just like, there's nothing in the game that says that. So obviously, the way that we're used to is still just some people made up some rule set, and everyone's like, all right, yeah, we're cool with that.
Yeah, and we can keep changing it for as long as we need to keep Melee going.
Yeah, And I've seen like in Nebraska we had towns with different like rule sets. Like at my tournaments I would have Donkey Kong 64 legal in doubles. But like other places in the state wouldn't have it and stuff like that. I would let people counterpick to like whatever stage they wanted, as long as both players agreed to it and stuff like that. And everyone else is like, no, you can't do that.
Special rule, I think, that you can gentleman to wherever you want, just in case one of those days.
Yeah, exactly. In case you want to play on floats or something.
That's
I'm
what
feeling
I'm
Prince Star Deaths.
I'm back. What's up?
Hey, welcome back, my post.
MSP.
We're
Yeah.
just recounting funny melee stages.
Oh, there's so many funny ones.
My favorite funny melee stage. What's the big Yoshi's? The big Yoshi's like island. I think it's called Yoshi's
Oh,
Island.
Yoshi's
that's
Island.
awful.
Yoshi's 64.
Oh my
The one
god.
with the clouds?
Yoshi's
Yep,
64.
they're all the way on
Ah.
the edge of the
Stage
screen.
blows, dude. Are you serious?
I loved going on that stage and just going all the way to the furthest cloud so that no one on the 20-inch CRT could see anything going on.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Alright, got 4 stocks versus 4. We got Mista versus Lynx Winks.
You know, me take it,
And
show me a
and they're
move.
gonna go. They've never
Hey.
played against each other, so I'm interested in seeing. Ooh, it's a raptor
Ooh,
boost.
big raptor boost from the heavens.
Oh, they're just kind of trying to feel each other out. It's
Mm,
definitely
yeah.
what this feels like.
Up air.
Ooh,
Fair.
2
Nice
uppers.
catch with the double jump.
Ooh, oh, the roll.
Yeah, it's a near stomp from ledge there.
This is the first time we're seeing a character that's not Sheik from the Gay Bowsers. See if,
True.
Mystic can make an impression.
Dude, I love that up air. I love that instant up air. I'm going for a
Raptor boost.
Sit down.
little bit desperate. Shields the tipper. Obviously, Lynx Winks would go for that. They love
Ooh,
the up
the
air
air
new
wobble.
Link. The air wobble. I wouldn't exactly call that an air wobble.
Oh, okay.
Air wobbles were like 6 up airs.
Okay, alright. I'm unfamiliar. I'm a Sheik player. I don't know anything about anything with my character, you know?
That was the
Oh,
air, like,
yes.
Oh,
down through
really?
the
Lynx
forward
is
smash.
just giving up on the ledge.
Oh no.
Uh,
Well, that's not what I want to see. I want to see
Yeah.
them duke it out. I want to see it fight.
Like, these players are super close on the skill level. Like, I'm pretty sure they placed the same at Gaylee Summit. So,
Yeah, I think they did as well. Wow, living that.
Falcon's a big
Different
boy.
match DI.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Ooh,
chase
God, that was
down.
so
Oh my
cool.
goodness. The pivot, that empty pivot. Getting so much off of that. Wow,
Super
this
tech chase.
is still
Ooh.
going.
Can you finish this
All
edge guard?
protected.
Oh,
Ooh, what a good fade back.
Falcon, once you really start to master Falcon's drift, it's so tricky. I feel like everyone's like, lol, Falcon's recovery is bad. Once he gets, like, it's the limited, but once the drift is really good,
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Oh,
back
Come on,
there.
there, let's go.
and
We're
people
still letting them know. Oh my gosh, Lynx Winks needs to get something done here. Push the forward spot, the roll behind too.
Unrated Falcons have been loving Smash.
Oh, I
It's
love this. Just very optimal Falcon, just down air knee,
Oh,
nothing.
Jeez.
Wow.
There we go.
Wow.
Fast.
That was
That was
definitely
quick.
insane play from Mista.
All right, Zamu's
That
gonna
was
have to
outrageous.
stop Mista and Kuyashi, so Zamu definitely the underdog in this situation, I'd say. I'm not sure how Zamu is against Captain Falcon, but I guess we're gonna see.
And we see the menacing at Zamu in the chat. We know now
Awaken
the-
Zamu from his
at-
slumber.
at Gaylee Summit, Zamu and Cruz took what, 11 stocks?
14
Right
I
out of
bought.
six.
A lot. It was like it was a lot.
That was all.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it was like 14 or something ridiculous like
It was a
that.
ton. Took all of B-Bats, all of Lieb, all of oh gosh, I don't even remember.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at the.
Zamu on the 3.5 Foxes team took a lot, but the players of this caliber, like Mista and Kuyashi getting what was it, 9th in the Summit qualifier thing?
What's yeah,
Set off
Rona
H-Box
Rumble.
recently.
And
Rona Rumble,
took
yes.
they took us enough HBox. They got 3rd at Gaylee Summit behind Zamu and CrossFit Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, CFJ, who started out on this crew, just very strong. So same with, 4 stocks on his last 4 stocks.
Zamu coming in with 4 stocks. Mista on 3
Yes.
stocks. Yep.
This to be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna see if Mista can just clutch this out here, and maybe.
I
if not,
think
beat
I
Zamu,
think
take
Mystic
enough
can
stocks.
do it. I think Mystic can do it for sure.
Yeah, especially just coming off that Link Swings game.
So
I have
much
some
momentum.
theories about how this would go, but I'll keep them to myself. I don't want to jinx anybody.
Okay. Okay.
I do think that Mystic can take it though.
Yeah, I think it's entirely possible. Just 2 really explosive characters. Both 1-tap wizards. Both players, both characters.
Yeah, I know that Mista loves to, not make anything too extra. Is a Falcon that's really comfortable with just down air, knee, just grab ledge. And I think that in the modern era, that is how you need to play against Fox.
Yeah, for sure. Just very measured. The oversteps that Falcon takes punish him way harder than on Fox. Just because he has less, or just Fox's just, ability to just get him off stage and prevent him from getting back on so much stronger. But we're into this.
You're on Yoshi's. Oh my gosh, Mista just going in with the knee.
The hedge cancels. Falcon definitely one of the characters who benefits the most from edge cancels. It feels like. Ooh.
Yeah. Wow, that reverse nair. Oh, Mista just gets back in center. Oh, Zama keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, Zamu doing a really good job of full hopping at Falcon at close distance. It's really hard for that character to deal with.
That was a clean stock. Wow, the hug.
The hugs.
Oh, just a little bit too late on that down air. The smash
up air.
DI? Or was that? Did that just miss?
I think it just missed. Looked like.
Oh. It's so hard to tell nowadays. Everyone's so good.
Yeah, everyone's got
that up air was so cute.
Quarter. Oh my gosh, Randall just.
Randall. Oh no! Zamu ready.
Missed it.
Made it back.
Even with the Randall. Oh my gosh.
See if they can squeeze out of stock.
Wow.
Oh.
Zamu just shutting Mista down.
Yeah.
At a really high percent
Definitely not what I expected to see from this.
Oh, gets the back air off.
1 stock. That's pretty much all they need to solidify a nice lead and keep themselves in the lead to have the entire crew battle.
Yeah. Wow. Just up smash without a shield. Okay. Zamu's showing that he is not afraid right now.
Could be another one here with this tech chase.
Oh yeah, could be a second stock.
Went for the soft and got burned.
Oh my gosh. Well, Mista took a stop, and that means a lot for the other crew.
Yeah, especially. Gay Bowser is gonna have Kuyashi in next. 4 stocks to 3. You can see how that turns out.
All right, we'll see you. I'll see you then.
Fox Mirth. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Call it now. Who's gonna win?
Gay Bowsers.
Zamu.
Press 1 for the Gay Bowsers. Press 2 for the Fighting Wire
Not
Gays.
the press ones. Oh man.
We can get some press 1s for the Gay Bowsers.
Look at all those 2s.
Ooh, seeing a fair number of 2s in the chat.
I'm not sure. They got a lot of Zamu fans here.
Yeah, I want to see the Gay Bowsers win. I know I said earlier I was going to root for the Fighting Wire Gays. I have defected.
Oh man.
Defected to the Wire Gays.
I
made the Wire
Gays. It's the saturated pride flag. It's just got me.
I'm gonna stick with the Gay Bowsers. I said I had him from the beginning, so I'm gonna stick to my guns.
I'm still hanging on to the Wire Gays. I love it. I love a comeback.
True. We do love an underdog story. We're gonna see.
But I wouldn't be upset if the Gay Bowsers took it. There is some really sick stuff from the Gay Bowsers.
Oh, I just noticed that the Fighting Wire Gays is trans pride flag colored. That's great.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Wire Gays.
Right into it?
Right into it. Here we go.
We're punishing
Oh my
that.
gosh, we're on Pokemon Stadium. Wow, what
was a mean down tilt.
Mean, look at mean.
Wow, you actually just swinging.
Sweet!
Oh, what a good grab.
Keeping Zamu out of the airspace.
Ouch.
That
a little
hurt.
early.
Yeah, she's
Ooh, these juggles.
Yeah, true. Yeah, getting right into it.
Zamu's side being all the way out of there. Marth's too slow to
Oh,
Ooh, this
what a
could be
pair.
it. Ooh, misses the shine.
Gets the
It's probably
bad
dead,
down.
yeah.
Gets the bad back air, and that overextension's gonna cost the stock. Now Kiyoshi's up 2 stocks. Zamu's down to his last 2 stocks.
Let's see how Zamu can close this out. If anybody can do it, it is Zamu, but Zamu's on the flats.
Yeah, Kuyashi not trying to challenge anything or take any big risks. I mean, why would they, you know?
Yeah, just playing the super heavy keep away game.
Oh, a little bit of a mess up
notorious
from
for
Zamu.
his 4 stock on Smoky Blunts and the last Gaylee.
Oh yeah, that was.
Oh,
and
that's
then-
who it
Oh
was.
yeah, that's who it was. Yeah, no, it's insane. Yeah.
We're just with the fly swatter, just keeping Fox away.
Yep. The short hop fair, and then
Fox
mixing in
dodge.
a second fair.
That's
Or
gotta be
Oh.
slow.
This should be it. Just
Incredible
roll
punish.
up.
And it's like
Zamu
evened up
bringing
now.
it back. Kuyashi's gonna have to stop Zamu's just really good fundamental play. Ooh, the down air.
Oh,
Oh, could you imagine though?
And now it's hard for Marth to get a kill here.
True.
Actually,
Oh, Zamu with the lead?
Extra
Oh,
hard.
Go for that 1,000 needles probably.
He is
Ooh, how's he gonna win?
damage. And this is where Marth really starts to struggle when you need to get that
Whoa,
last
the-
with the kill.
Oh no!
Wow.
Way.
Waveland.
No way.
Smash. Zamu's
Wow.
insane.
So
Oh, gets the
Yeah,
forward
Kuyashi
out.
just, oh,
Yeah.
jab. That should be stock.
Oh, maybe
Oh,
Oh
Bird
no.
smash, what happened? Oh, Kuyashi
Kuyashi's swinging.
swinging.
Your life.
That should be the
There
stock.
we go.
Okay.
Fourth
Alright,
smash. Oh my
alright.
goodness.
The last
Kuyashi-
stock of the
45%
true
Kuyashi,
Kuyashi.
yep, 45%.
little
Not,
fox.
not quite in crouch cancel percent, but
Oh, down throw.
what's gonna happen?
Oh,
Cancel it,
that's
does
not.
it, does it,
Oh,
does it.
big back.
Goes for it again, just trying to build damage now. Barely misses the up tilt on that side platform. While they're both just smashing back and forth. Oh my gosh, Kuyashi
The
jump.
ledge cancel.
Dude, just
Stairs.
he messes up.
Watches.
Samu's
Wait.
encrypted.
Oh my god, that stutter.
Roll
Oh
behind
my
up tilt.
God, oh, the
let's
quack.
go.
Oh.
Wire games are gonna
Wow.
sink it by the
Oh,
skin
wire
of their
games.
teeth.
From the
Okay.
depths of hell,
yeah.
take it.
Yeah.